y'all goofy dudes what they planning. It's Hotep. Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. It's Hotep. Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. No sweat to a Hotep, especially when the Hotep got the goddess mask off. He's working his ass off, trying to tell y'all goofy dudes what they planning. It's Hotep. Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. It's Hotep. Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a special. Make it sound like it's some fucking Disney special. A special episode of Cannon Speaks. In just a few minutes, old Donnie T, President Donald J. Trump, will be addressing Congress. Now, this isn't, from my understanding, this isn't a State of the Union. Although it probably should be a State of the Union. You know, I'm just saying. Might as well just go ahead and get the shit out the way. But this ain't a State of the Union. This is just him addressing Congress and I guess telling them of all the, good things that he's been doing in the past, 45 days, I guess it is, right? Because like the first 100 days, like after the first 100 days, when do they do the State of the Union, right? It's after the first 100 days, right? Am I tripping on that? It's around like, it's after the first 100 days is when they do the State of the Union. Am I correct on that? You know what I mean? Somebody let me know in the chat. Anyway, if you're new, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Share the stream. Let people know we live. You catching the replay, leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. I can use that constructive criticism. You want to donate to the channel? $ Cannon Hotep on Cash App, Super Chats, Rumble Rants, always welcome. I'm wondering if they're going to do the same bullshit they did the last time during the inauguration when they tried to kick people off the fucking off of YouTube on some bullshit copyright shit when it's like a publicly held, like a government event or some shit like that. You know what I mean? That shit be tripping me out, yo. That shit be tripping me out. Like, I don't know. So hopefully that's not the case. We'll see how this works. Ooh, that's loud. We'll see how this shit work out. Anyway, where we at? Let's see. I'm trying to find a good feed for this shit. You feel me? Trying to find a good feed for this. I guess whitehouse.gov maybe. Let me see. You know, everybody grifting on this, right? Everybody out here grifting on this. I'm just everybody out here grifting on this shit, yo. So we're gonna see where we're gonna watch this at. It's not there. Let's see. Let's find it. I'm not trying to use YouTube for real. Because they've been tripping. Let me see. I guess we can do this right here. We'll use right side broadcasting, I guess. Yeah, we use right side broadcasting for real. So we'll go here. Can't wait to see what all this fucking hubbubaloo is about, guys. This shit about to get real spicy. I hope you got your popcorn. Me, I got some ham and turkey sandwiches. No Ramadan. Oh man. So we're gonna put that on mute because they're not even ready yet. There we go. Get some music ready. Anyway. Like I said, if you're new, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Share the stream. Let people know we live. You catching the replay. Leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. I could use that constructive criticism, guys. You want to donate to the channel, $ Cannon Hotep on Cash App. Super Chats, Rumble Rants, always welcome. Why is this shit? Come on. Here we go again with this nonsense. Hold on, y'all. Let's see why this ain't doing what it's supposed to do. Interesting. Why is my chat not working? Why is my chat not working? I tell you. If it ain't one thing, it's another, yo. If it ain't one thing, it's another. My chat ain't working. All right, so I guess he coming in now. I'm gonna try to fix my chat while he's doing his thing. Let's get it, guys. Let's get it. State of the Union, Donnie T. You know what? Let's until I fix that. Let's just go full commentary. There we go. Let's go. Oh damn, they threw me off. I thought that it was ready. I thought he was on his way out and shit. Trump trying to come out like a nigga. Oh, here we go. Look. How is Nancy Pelosi there? She's still in Congress? I thought she retired. I thought Nancy retired. She's still in Congress, yo? Is that what it is? See, I didn't do any updates on my shit, so it should be working. Not sure why it ain't working. That's crazy. This is wild. I don't know. It's a lot of people in the building, though. I guess we can go for it, and I'll figure it out later. I don't know why this shit ain't rocking. Oh, here we come, I guess. Oh, it's Melania. Melania a good-looking lady, y'all. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all can hate all y'all want. Melania a good-looking chick. To play Mini-Men when he walk out. That's funny. That's funny. Don't know why this shit ain't working. This is crazy. I ain't do no updates or nothing. Now my fucking... Is the shit off? Is that what the problem is? There it go. Now we good. We back in action. I don't know why I turned itself off. So they said that, I guess, the people that lost their jobs are supposed to be in the building. You just shush me?
Mr. Speaker, the President's Cabinet.
They been doing that? Yo, they don't need to be doing all this introduction and all these people, yo. Like, let's just get to the shit, all right? We don't need to be out this bitch like it's a star-studded event. Like, let's just get this shit. Let's get the show on the road. You already doing this shit at 9 o'clock, my nigga. You already doing this shit at 9 o'clock. I'm gonna turn this shit on auto. Lil Marco in the building. Lil Marco. They got grift. Yeah, they grifting hard, yo. The griftception is on full effect right now. Griftception is in full effect right now, y'all. If you new, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, guys. Let's get it. I hope Trump trigger everybody in the motherfucking room. Damn, look at the nose on Kennedy. Yo, look at the nose on Kennedy. Adam Schiff, that bitch. Adam Schiff the whole whore, yo. Adam Schiff is a whole whore. Just period, full stop. Hold on, don't know. Let me see. I don't got no camera on my... Oh, you know what? Let's do this right here. Boom, we do that for that. There we go. There we go. Adam Schiff the whole whore, yo. I mean, I'm shocked he ain't out there in protest with everybody else. You gonna put the pause on him, yo? AI Toasty in the house. Oh man. Oh my gosh, this is a lot. Yeah, Shift a pervert. Shift was on, Shift probably his name on that fucking that redacted files. Shift name on the redacted files, yo. I need y'all to know that. Look, we ain't getting no Epstein files, I don't think, guys. I think they gonna slow roll that shit till people don't give a fuck no more. If we really want some action to happen, we need to fucking press. We need to press that CEO from Abercrombie and Fitch. Now this motherfucker trying to say that he got dementia and he don't remember shit. You've been running a sex trafficking ring since 2008. You just got caught. Your ass is going to jail. We need to roll him. We need to know what he know. I guarantee he was probably in the building with Epstein a couple of times. He knows some shit. Make them motherfuckers talk. What Trump better not talk about, though. The Trump better not talk about. Trump better not talk about this fucking the release of the Epstein files. That shit was a fucking fail, Trump. Don't mention that shit. Don't mention that shit. My moderators in the building, y'all got full carte blanche to just start bouncing motherfuckers out of here tonight. Y'all got full carte blanche to just start bouncing motherfuckers out. Straight up. You know what I mean? Telling you. James said room full of crooks, all of them. You know what? To a certain degree, I can't disagree with you, James. I can't disagree with you. You know what I mean? Oh, you know the trolls is coming. This shit about to get. Y'all better fucking start stretching. My moderators about to start stretching and shit. Fucking just getting ready. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Just, give them a little leniency, but when they can start getting dumb, get them the fuck out of here. You feel me? Pause. Oh, man. There's going to be a lot of TDS tonight, boy. There's going to be a lot of TDS tonight. And I can't wait for it. A couple of beautiful women in Trump cabinet. Trump keep a baddie around him. You keep a baddie or two around him. Come on. You know what I mean? Haram Life said, Pogs in the cabinet in America is back. Oh, man. Yo. Oh, here we go. I'm sitting here fucking advertising for Right Side Broadcasting. I'm just afraid to show anything else because last time we did this shit with the inauguration, YouTube fucking nuked everybody's stream. YouTube nuked everybody's stream. That shit was annoying. I was pissed. Like, get the fuck out of here. But Adam Schiff, he a whole whore. Adam Schiff is a whole whore. Oh, did that shit start? It said it's going. Is this shit not going? Let's see. Waiting for stream. The fucking stream started. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, boy. Here we go again. Yo, Elon, get a hold of your app, yo. Now I got to sit here and bring Twitter back into the mix. This shit annoying. Where's that shit at? Tulsi got on her best face. Tulsi got on her best face. We gotta give Tulsi a nickname. I don't know. Corn Pop said AI Tulsi. I don't know. That shit might gotta stick. That shit might gotta stick. The AI Tulsi shit might gotta stick, yo. I'm just saying. The AI Tulsi shit might gotta stick. There we go. Let me go ahead and do this. Man, you know what I should have did, though? I should have made a drinking game out of this shit. That'd have been fun. I don't know. We're going to see what happened. I should have made a drinking game out of this. For real, for real. That would have been classic. But then again, I got to work tomorrow. That might not be a good idea. But what would we do? How would we do the drinking game? Like, somebody got to tell me, how would we do the drinking game? Like, that would be my question. Like, what buzzwords would we use? What buzzwords would we use that Trump would say, or some antics that would happen in the audience. Hey yo, all right, let's do this. Hold on. I need a. Where's my pencil? You know what? I guess I can use my. Damn. I'm about to set myself up, yo. Holy smokes! All right, you said, let's see, greatest ever. Oh god damn, y'all about to get me for art. All right, let's see. So transparency. Greatest ever. Okay. What else? What else we got? I can't even spell today. I'm fucking drunk now. Greatest ever. What else we got? Every time he mentioned peace or Ukraine. All right, make America great. I'm going to just say Ukraine because he's going to say peace a lot. Anytime you mention Ukraine, I ain't trying to get super fucked up. All right, what else we got? Oh, shit. All right, tariffs. Okay, Zelensky. Y'all niggas better be playing along at home, goddammit. Oh, Daredevil is out, okay. Golly mighty. Good thing it's on stream, gosh dang it. Transparency gonna have you loopy. Wonderful people. That's a good one. Oh, man. All right. Wonderful people. Millions? That's going to get... no, I can't... All right, I'm putting millions in there. One more word, yo. One more word. All right, because this shit is about to have me set the fuck up. All right, Biden economy. All right, we're going to see Biden economy. All right, and then we're gonna have a bonus one.
Mr. Speaker,
I might have to chug a beer if he says he gonna call somebody stupid. He gonna call somebody stupid. So I'm put stupid. So right now we got transparency, greatest ever, make America great, Ukraine, tariffs, Zelensky, wonderful people, millions, Biden economy, and stupid. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Turn this up a little bit. I don't think Trump ever sounded drunk when he talked. But I'm about to be fucked up. Is that all right, y'all? Is this all right for right now? I got some Douce, I got some White Henny. I thought I had some tequila. That shit gone. Ooh. Never mind, I got some moonshine. We're gonna go with this nice cold moonshine. I thought I had a beer in there, a couple beers. Somebody ain't had no lenses in their glasses. All right, y'all, we got some old smoky moonshine. All right, we're gonna, at least this shit gonna taste good if we won't be fucked up. The White Henny will have you floored. The wall mount look like an M. Which one? Which one you talking about? But this one here? Oh shit, you can't even see. I'm all over the place. I don't know which one you talking about. I ain't got no Don Julio. I had to go to Popeyes for that one. I ain't rocking with Popeyes right now. Niggas charged me $30 for 10 tenders and shit. All right, let's stop glazing. Let's get to it, goddamn. Oh, this one right here. That's my AR-10, my 308. I built that one. I actually carefully curated that gun. That gun is a fucking monster. I love that gun. Schumer always looked angry. Schumer looked like a Disney villain. Oh, you got some old Smoky T, yo? I might as well get the top off this bit. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. This shit ain't been open in like years. I'm just letting y'all know. All right, your boy ain't weak. Shit. God, I about to turn red trying to open that shit. God damn. I ain't opened this shit in like 4 years. I think I got it when COVID first happened. AR-10 is my next buy. Check out the M110. 7.62 by 51. That's what that is. That's a 7.62 by 51. I'm gonna check it out though. I got some sexy shit that I just got this weekend, but I can't show it on stream because YouTube will nuke it. I'm just letting all the trolls and shit in here, y'all get out of hand. I gave my moderators full fucking authority. Bounce you up out of here. Just letting you know. I ain't even gonna address you.
Thank you.
You gonna be out of here. My man Donnie T in the building. We got 130 people watching right now. Let's get them likes. So let's start subscribing, all right?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's a great honor. Thank you very much. Speaker Johnson, Vice President Vance, the First Lady of the United States.
Yeah, they gonna be sitting there acting like they don't want to clap and shit. They gonna be acting like they don't want to clap and shit.
Members of the United States Congress, thank you very much. And to my fellow citizens, America is back.
Oh, that's not on the list. I'm about to take a drink. That shit came out like syrup. I'm about to be fucked up.
6 weeks ago, I stood beneath the dome of this Capitol and proclaimed the dawn of the golden age of America. From that moment on, it has been nothing but swift and unrelenting action to usher in the greatest and most successful era in the history of our country. We have accomplished more in 43 days than most administrations accomplished in 4
say
years,
greatest ever.
8 years, and we are just getting started.
I feel it coming, Portia. I'm gonna be hurting.
I return to this chamber tonight to report that America's momentum is back, our spirit is back, our pride is back, our confidence is back, and the American dream is surging bigger and better than ever before. The American dream is unstoppable, and our country is on the verge of a comeback, the likes of which the world has never witnessed and perhaps will never witness again. There's never been anything like it. The presidential election of November 5th was a mandate like has not been seen in many decades. We won all 7 swing states, giving us an electoral college victory of 312 votes.
He swept the shit out of Kamala. He swept the shit out of Kamala. That's not even, just give it a buck.
We won the popular vote by big numbers and won counties in our country.
Look at his old ass. USA, bitch. I want to see a fight. Where was it at? Where they started throwing smoke grenades and shit? Like, did they? That's what I want to see.
Counties in our country, 2,700 to 525. On a map that reads almost completely red for Republican. Now, for the first time in modern history, more Americans believe that our country is headed in the right direction than the wrong direction. In fact, it's an astonishing record, 27-point swing, the most ever. Likewise, small business optimism saw its single largest one-month gain ever recorded, a 41-point jump.
All right, I need somebody to get a hold of this fucking crowd right now.
Members are directed to uphold and maintain decorum in the House and to cease any further disruptions. That's your warning.
And start bouncing these bitches out of here. Sit your old Al Green ass looking down. Look at him. He still trying to hold on to that ponytail and shit.
Continuing breach of decorum, and the chair is prepared to direct the Sergeant-at-Arms to restore order to the joint session.
There you go. Grow some balls, Mike. Grow some goddamn balls, Mike. Shut the fuck up and take it. And all y'all whores in the chat, you can leave. If you don't, my people gonna bounce y'all the fuck out of here. We vote for America around this bitch. We don't root against our own best interests.
Mr. Green, take your seat. Take your seat, sir. Take your seat.
Sit your old ass down.
Finding that members continue to engage in willful and concerted disruption of proper decorum, the chair now directs the Sergeant-at-Arms to restore order. Remove this gentleman from the chamber.
Look at him. Look at nigga cut and look at the haircut, goddamn it. Still trying to hold on to your fuck like he got fucking Apache in him or some shit. Get your old ass out. I don't care how old you is. Go. Bye. Bye, nigga. Y'all couldn't even wait till he said some shit that y'all disagreed with. The nigga won in a landslide and y'all booing. That's all that's gonna happen. He ain't gonna be able to get shit out. He's talking about save Medicaid.
To uphold and maintain the
Trump said 1,000 times they ain't touching fucking Medicaid, but they got signs of this say save Medicaid. They so fucking phony.
Over the past 6 weeks, I have signed nearly 100 executive orders and taken more than 400 executive actions, a record, to restore common sense, safety, optimism, and wealth all across our wonderful land. The people elected me to do the job, and I'm doing it.
Let them know, Donnie. Let them know, Donnie. Put them on notice. They mad their hands got caught in the cookie jar. They got to go back to making their little measly $175,000 a year.
In fact, it has been stated by many that the first month of our presidency, it's our presidency, is the most successful in the history of our nation. By many.
You ain't lying,
And
Vegas.
what makes it even more impressive is that, do you know who number 2 is? George Washington. How about that? How about that? I don't know about that list, but
He talking
but we'll take
shit.
it.
That's what I like.
Within hours of taking the oath of office, I declared a
Sing the
national
songs you like to
emergency
sing.
on our southern border, and I deployed the U.S. military and border patrol to repel the invasion of our country. And what a job they've done. As a result, illegal border crossings last month were by far the lowest ever recorded, ever.
Definitely some sore losers in
They
the crowd.
heard my words and they chose not to come. Much easier that way.
100%. That's exactly
In
what you hear.
comparison, under Joe Biden, the worst president in American history,
Damn!
there were hundreds of thousands of illegal crossings a month. And virtually all of them, including murderers, drug dealers, gang members, and people from mental institutions and insane asylums, were released into our country. Who would want to do that? This is my 5th such speech to Congress. And once again, I look at the Democrats in front of me, and I realize there is absolutely nothing I
stagger
can
my
say
drunk ass into
to
work
make them
tomorrow.
happy or to make them stand or smile or applaud. Nothing I can do. I could find a cure to the most devastating disease, a disease that would wipe out entire nations, or announce the answers to the greatest economy in history, or the stoppage
Just lie
of
and say you
crime to
found
the
a cure for
lowest
measles.
levels ever recorded.
Biden did it.
And these people sitting right here will not clap, will not stand, and certainly will not cheer for these astronomical achievements. They won't do it, no matter what. Five times I've been up here. It's very sad,
I need a shot.
and it
first.
just shouldn't be this way.
I thought I had a shot glass in here.
So Democrats sitting before me, for just this one night, why not join us in celebrating so many incredible wins for America?
Musk in the building.
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
Fuck!
Every day my administration is fighting to deliver the change America needs to bring a future that America deserves, and we're doing it. This is a time for big dreams
I'm
and
trying to
bold
like
action.
eyeball the fucking shot.
Upon taking office, I imposed an immediate
I'm drinking
freeze on
fucking
all
moonshine.
federal
I'm
hiring,
geeking.
a freeze
70
on all
proof.
new federal regulations, and a freeze on all foreign aid. I terminated the ridiculous Green New Scam. I withdrew from the unfair Paris Climate Accord, which was costing us trillions of dollars that other countries were not paying. I withdrew from the corrupt World Health Organization. And I also withdrew from the anti-American UN Human Rights Council. We ended all of Biden's environmental restrictions that were making our country far less safe and totally unaffordable. And importantly, we ended the last administration's insane electric vehicle mandate, saving our auto workers and companies from economic destruction.
I was watching people sit in line for 30 minutes trying to charge their car.
To unshackle our economy, I have directed that for every one new regulation, 10 old regulations must be eliminated, just like I did in my very successful first term.
H.J. streaming? Oh, shit. We should have just did this shit together.
And in that first term, we set records on ending unnecessary rules and regulations like no other president had done before. We ordered all federal workers to return to the office. They will either show up for work in person or be removed from their job.
We got 264 people in the building. If you're here trying to make America great again, hit that like button, please.
And we've ended weaponized government where, as an example, a sitting president is allowed to viciously prosecute his political opponent, like me.
Oh, we didn't
How
put
did that
on
work
there.
out? Not too good. Not too good.
Trump up there spitting bars. Trump playing the dozens and shit. I don't know, we might see a good section.
Stopped all government censorship and brought back free speech in America. It's back. And 2 days ago, I signed an order making English the official language of the United States of America.
Hey, yeah, Biden even put on the Trump hat. Biden voted for Trump, allegedly.
I renamed the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America.
Was it always
And
the official language?
likewise, I renamed
I'm just saying.
for a great president, William McKinley, Mount McKinley again.
Jill voted for Trump. Biden voted for Trump.
Beautiful Alaska. We love Alaska.
I feel you,
We've
Mike,
ended
though.
the tyranny of so-called diversity, equity, and inclusion policies all across the entire federal government and indeed the private sector and our military.
Let's get it. Let's get it. We wasn't benefiting from that shit no
Our
way.
country will be woke no longer.
That was white women and gay men fucking benefiting from that shit. I'm just gonna take a drink anyway.
We believe that whether you are a doctor, an accountant, a lawyer, or an air traffic controller, you should be hired and promoted based on skill and competence, not race or gender.
That's 100 right there. That's 100. That's 100 right there. Okay. Women
should be
fucking touching
hired
down like they playing dominoes.
Based on merit. And the Supreme Court, in a brave and very powerful decision, has allowed us to do so. Thank you. Thank you very much.
No, it wasn't Dr. Love Green.
We have removed the poison of critical race theory from our public schools, and I signed an order making it the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female.
Male and female, baby. That's right. That's right. You can be whoever you think you are. Okay, you can be whoever you think you are. It's fine.
I
Let's
also
keep it real.
signed an
Male or female?
executive order to ban men from playing in women's sports.
That's a big one right there. That's a big one right there. can't cut it
3
as
years
a man.
ago,
You want to go
Peyton
beat up
McNabb
on women.
Was an all-star high school athlete, one of the best, preparing for a future in college sports.
She a big
But
one.
when her girls' volleyball match was invaded by a male, he smashed
Was that the one that got her
ball
face
so
broke?
hard in Peyton's face, causing traumatic brain injury, partially paralyzing her right side and ending her athletic career. It was
Yeah, he broke her
a
face.
shot like she's never seen before. She's never seen anything like it. Peyton is here tonight in the gallery, and Peyton, from now on, schools will kick the men off the girls' team, or they will lose all federal funding.
Yeah, that was fucked up what happened to her.
And if you really want to see numbers, just take a look at what happened in the women's boxing, weightlifting, track and field, swimming, or cycling,
Yep.
where a male recently finished a long-distance race 5 hours and 14 minutes ahead of a woman for a new record by 5 hours. Broke the record by 5 hours. It's demeaning for
That's a
women.
good question.
And it's very bad for our country. We're not going to put up with it any longer.
Ooh, she got the crazy eyes on. Who's that? Nancy playing with her dentures already. Nancy playing with her. They can't even bring themselves to clap for some shit like
What
that.
I've just described is only a small fraction of the common sense revolution that is now, because of us, sweeping the entire world. Common sense has
You know what?
become
Hold on.
a
I got to
common...
pause for this. We wouldn't lose the war, disgruntled Australian. Okay? We wouldn't lose the war. Okay?
theme, and we will never go back. Never. Never going to let that happen. Among my very highest priorities is to rescue our economy and get dramatic and immediate relief to working families. As you know, we inherited from the last administration an economic catastrophe
Fuck.
and an inflation
I'm going to go ahead and count that as Biden
nightmare.
economy. Fuck.
Their policies drove up energy prices, pushed up grocery costs, and drove the necessities of life out of reach for millions and millions of Americans. They've never had anything like it. We suffered the worst inflation in 48 years, but perhaps even in the history of our country. They're not sure. Ugh. As president, I'm fighting every day to reverse this damage and make America affordable again.
Oh, thank you. I couldn't take another shot. Oh, man. The Ukrainians are getting their ass whooped.
Joe Biden especially let the price of eggs
And we ain't going
get
to keep
out of
paying for this shit,
control.
Australia.
The egg price is out of control, and we're working hard to get it back down. Secretary, do a good job on that.
We don't
You
need to
inherited
borrow
a
money
total
from
mess
Ukraine
the
to fight a
previous
fucking war.
administration. Do a good
Australia.
job.
All she has on her was this shirt.
A
Go
major
ahead.
focus of our fight to defeat inflation is rapidly reducing the cost of energy. The previous administration cut the number of new oil and gas leases by 95%, slowed pipeline construction to a halt, and closed more than 100 power plants. We are opening up many of those power plants right now.
Let's get it. Keep talking that shit, Trump. Keep talking that shit, Trump.
And frankly, we have never seen anything like it. That's why on my first day in office, I declared a national energy emergency. As you've heard me say many times, we have more liquid gold under our
If
feet
you pro-America,
than any
hit
nation
that
on
like
earth,
button, hit that
and
subscribe
by
button.
far, and now I fully authorize the most talented team ever assembled to go and get it. It's called Drill, Baby, Drill.
If you ain't got TDS, hit that subscribe button. If Trump putting the screws to the establishment, hit that fucking subscribe button,
goddammit. A
goddammit.
gigantic natural gas pipeline in Alaska, among the largest in the world, where Japan, South Korea, and other nations want to be our partner with investments of trillions of dollars each. There's never been anything like that one. It will be truly spectacular. It's all set to go. The permitting is gotten. And later this week, I will also take historic action to dramatically expand production of critical minerals and rare earths here in the USA.
And we're going to go over there and take Ukraine shit, too. They owe us money, goddammit. We're going to take that $350 billion out of your motherfucking land. Let's get it. We don't come over there for fucking free.
To further combat inflation, we will not only be reducing the cost of energy, but we'll be ending the flagrant waste of taxpayer dollars.
Let me guess, y'all fucking liberals, y'all fucking TDS people, y'all against that shit, right? Y'all against smaller government and less taxes and get more money in your pocket. You're against that shit, right?
I have created the brand new Department of Government Efficiency. Doge. Perhaps you've heard of it. Perhaps.
Convert to Islam.
Which is headed
You know what? I
by
appreciate that
Elon
$5.
Musk, who is in the gallery tonight.
Look, all them people not saying shit, they all got some money taken away from them. Their hands got snatched out that cookie jar. That's what happened.
He didn't need this. He didn't need this. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Everybody here, even this side, appreciates it, I believe.
I like that, Vegas. I
They
like
just
that.
don't want to admit that. Just listen to some of the appalling waste we have already identified.
Let's perk them ears up.
$22 billion from HHS to provide free housing and cars for illegal aliens. $45 million for diversity, equity, and inclusion scholarships in Burma. $40 million to improve the social and economic inclusion of sedentary migrants. Nobody knows what that is.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
$8 million
Sound
to
like
promote
fucking
LGBTQI+ in the African nation of Lesotho, which nobody has ever heard of. $60 million for indigenous peoples and Afro-Colombian empowerment in Central America. $60 million.
What?
$8 million for making mice transgender. This is real. $32 million for a left-wing propaganda operation in Moldova.
Bruh.
$10 million for male circumcision in Mozambique. $20 million for the Arab Sesame Street in the Middle East.
my
It's a program. $20 million for a program.
Bruh.
$1.9 billion to recently created Decarbonization of Homes Committee, headed up, and we know she's involved. Just at the last moment, the money was passed over by a woman named Stacey Abrams. Have you ever heard of her? A $3.5 million consulting contract for lavish fish monitoring. $1.5 million for voter confidence in Liberia. $14 million for social cohesion in Mali. $59 million for illegal alien hotel rooms in New York City.
This is wild. We pay 40% in taxes, and
He's a real estate developer. He's done very well.
everybody else but Americans get the fucking
$250,000 to
benefit of it.
increase vegan local climate action innovation in Zambia. $42 million for social and behavior change in Uganda. $14 million for improving public procurement in Serbia. $47 million for improving learning outcomes in Asia.
I don't care who you are. You hear this
Asia's doing very
nonsensical
well with
spending,
learning.
and you're mad that
what
they
we're
exposed this shit?
Use it
You're
ourselves.
mad at this?
And $101 million for DEI contracts at the Department
Or you don't like the
of
messenger?
Education. The most ever paid, nothing even like it. Under the Trump administration, all of these scams, and they're far worse, but I didn't think it was appropriate to talk about them. They're so bad. Many more have been found out and exposed and swiftly terminated by a group of very intelligent, mostly young people, headed up by Elon, and we appreciate it. We found
Jungle Boogie,
hundreds
shut the
of
fuck up.
billions of dollars of fraud.
Not one country, Kathy. Not one country send money to the U.S. We out here tricking on these hoes on credit. We ain't got it.
And reduced our debt to fight inflation and other things. Taking back a lot of that money. We got it just in time. This is just the beginning. The Government Accountability Office, a federal government office, has estimated annual fraud of over $500 billion in our nation. And we are working very hard to stop it. We're going to. We're also identifying shocking levels of incompetence and probable fraud in the Social Security program for our seniors, and that our seniors and people that we love rely on. Believe it or not, government databases list 4.7 million Social Security members from people aged 100 to 109 years old.
That shit wild.
It lists 3.6 million people from ages 110 to 119. I don't know any of them. I know some people that are rather elderly, but not quite that
There must be
elderly.
some fucking vampires out this bitch.
3.47 million people from ages 120 to 129.
Still getting benefits.
3.9 million people from ages 130 to 139.
And we wondering why we ain't going to see fucking Social Security when we retire.
From ages
This is why.
140 to 149. And money is
Fucking
being paid
Highlander
to
out
many
this
of
bitch.
them. And we're searching right now. In fact, Pam, good luck. Good luck. You're going to find it. But a lot of money is paid out to people.
You right,
because
Demon.
it
Now we need to
just
find out
keeps
who still got that
getting
money.
and paid, and nobody does, and it really hurts Social Security and hurts our country. 1.3 million people from ages 150 to 159, and over 130,000 people, according to the Social Security databases, are age over 160 years old. We have a healthier country than I thought, Bobby.
That ain't false. Here they go with the lies shit. They just trying to figure out how to throw up the fucking sign and shit. Like it's a silent auction.
Including, to finish, 1,039 people between the ages of 220 and 229. One person between the age of 240 and 249, and one person is listed at 360 years of age.
The fuck up.
More than 100 years. More than 100 years older than our country. But we're going to find out where that money's going. And it's not going to be pretty. By slashing all of the fraud, waste, and theft we can find,
false flag. That
we will
like
defeat
Joe Biden.
Inflation, bring down mortgage
like
rates,
Trump. That
lower
sound
car
like
payments
Biden.
and grocery prices, protect our seniors, and put more money in the pockets of American families.
I'm trying to figure out who made it 300. They must have found the fountain of youth. I need to know. I needs to know. I don't know if I want to live forever now.
And today, interest
Who
rates
closed
took a
churches? Who
beautiful
Trump
drop.
closed
Big,
churches?
beautiful
Trump
drop.
didn't
It's
close
about
churches.
And in
Biden
the
closed churches.
near future, I want to
Let's
do
be
what
real.
has
Let's
not
keep it
been
100
done
about that.
in 24 years. Balance the federal budget. We're going to balance it.
I can't argue with you on that Hotep illegal immigrant. You're right. That's why I said these next 4 years is when you're supposed to get this money. After that, that shit is a wrap.
We have
If
developed
you ain't
in
got
great
it, your ass
detail
is
what we are calling the Gold Card, which goes on
social
sale
credit.
very, very soon. For $5 million, we will allow the most successful job-creating people from all over the world to buy a path to U.S. citizenship. It's like the green card, but better and more sophisticated. And these people will have to pay tax in our country. They won't have to pay tax from where they came. The money that they've made, you wouldn't want to do that, but they have to pay tax, create jobs. They'll also be taking people out of colleges and paying for them so that we can keep them in our country instead of having them being forced out. Number one, at the top school, as an example, being forced out and not being allowed to stay and create tremendous numbers of jobs and great success for a company out there. So while we take
now, what I
out
will say about
the
this shit
criminals,
right
killers,
here,
traffickers, and
I don't
child
know.
predators who are allowed to
I get-
enter our
I
country
get where he's
under
coming
the open border policy
with
of
the
these
gold card,
people, the Democrats, the
but I feel like
Biden
that shit
administration,
might
the
backfire a
open
bit.
border insane policies that you've allowed to destroy our country. We will now bring
the
in
boxes
brilliant,
in.
hardworking,
I thought she was a fucking-
job-creating people. They're going to pay a
thought
lot
she was
of
a
money,
moderator,
and we're
right?
going to reduce our debt with that money. Americans have given us a mandate for bold and profound change. For nearly 100 years, the federal bureaucracy has grown until it has crushed our freedoms, ballooned our deficits, and held back America's potential in every possible way. The nation founded
I mean,
by
it makes sense.
pioneers
It's
and
just-
risk-takers now drowns
know.
under
Something about
millions
that
and
don't
millions of
sit
pages
well
of
with me.
regulations and debt. Approvals that should take 10 days to get instead take 10 years, 15 years, and even 20 years before you're rejected. Meanwhile, we have hundreds of thousands of federal workers who have not been showing up to work. My administration will reclaim power from this unaccountable bureaucracy, and we will restore true democracy to America again.
Woo. I must be fucked up. I'm drinking just a drink now.
And any federal bureaucrat who resists this change will be removed from office immediately. Because we are draining the swamp. It's very simple. And the days of rule by unelected bureaucrats are over.
We're using Right Side Broadcasting's feed. These are not my ads. I just want y'all to know that. But if you do want to donate to the channel, $ Cannon Hotep on Cash App. That is $ Cannon Hotep on Cash
The
App.
next
okay?
phase of our plan to deliver the greatest economy in history is for this Congress to pass tax cuts for everybody. They're in there. They're waiting for you to vote. And I'm sure that the people on my right, I don't mean the Republican right, but my right here, I'm sure you're going to vote for those tax cuts, because otherwise I don't believe the people will ever vote you into office. So I'm doing you a big favor by telling you that. But I know this group is going to be voting for the tax cuts. Thank you. It's a very, very big part of our plan. We had tremendous success in our first term with it. A very big part of our plan. We're seeking permanent income tax cuts all across the board. And to get urgently needed relief to Americans hit especially hard by inflation, I'm calling for no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on Social Security benefits for our great seniors.
We need that shit. We need that. We need that. Now, don't be talking shit, Trump. Make sure that shit go through. I think that shit passed the House and is going to the Senate now. Start by paying, bitch. Start by paying your
And I
taxes.
also
We pay too much tax, shorty.
Want to make interest payments on car loans tax deductible, but only if the car is made in America.
We pay too much taxes. This bitch supposed to start by paying your taxes. We pay too many taxes. And Rachel Maddow went down that fucking hill, and her ass died horribly on that hill.
Plants are opening up all over the place. Deals are being made.
She thought she had a smoking gun. Turned out Trump paid $140 million in taxes that year.
Word, isn't it? That, along with our other policies, will allow our auto industry to absolutely boom. It's going to boom. Spoke to the majors today, all three, the top people, and they're so excited. In fact, already numerous car companies have announced that they will be building massive automobile plants in America, with Honda just announcing a new plant in Indiana.
That's a fact.
One of the largest anywhere in the world. And this has taken place since our great victory on November 5th, a date which will hopefully go down as one of the most important
Hyundai's is made
in the
in
history
Alabama.
of our country.
I'll tell you one thing, Hyundai's got one of the best fucking warranties out there. 10 years, 100,000 miles.
In addition, as part of our tax cuts, we want to cut taxes on domestic production
Yeah, he said
and
Honda, though.
all manufacturing. And just as we did before, we will provide
Hey,
100%
Brooks, that's a stupid take, and that is not
expensing.
true.
It will be retroactive to January 20th, 2025. And it was one of the main reasons why our tax cuts were so successful in our first term, giving us the most successful economy in the history of our country. First term. We had a great first term. If you don't make your product in America, however, under the Trump administration, you will pay a tariff, and in some cases, a rather large one. Other countries have used tariffs against us for decades, and now it's our turn to start using them against those other countries.
Damn, that's a fucking drinking
On
thing, ain't
average,
it?
the European Union,
Fuck.
China, Brazil, India, Mexico, and Canada, have you heard of them? And countless other nations charge us tremendously higher tariffs than we charge them.
Fuck, he said it
It's
again.
very unfair. India
I gotta drink every
charges
time he
us
say
auto
tariffs. Fuck.
higher than 100%. China's average tariff on our
Fucking
products
bottle
is
about to be
twice
gone.
what we charge them. And South Korea's average tariff is four times higher.
Nah, I'm
Think
not
of
drinking
that,
every time
4
you say
times
tariffs, y'all. I
higher.
can't do it, y'all. I can't drink
We
every
give
time
so
you say
much help
tariffs, y'all.
militarily and in so many other
Oh,
ways to
God.
South Korea, but that's what happens. This is happening by friend and foe. This system is not fair
Yeah, I'm
to
about
the
to fucking
United
take a
States.
sip
It
out
never
the fucking
was. And
bottle.
so
You
on
right.
April 2nd, I wanted to make it April 1st, but I didn't
I got it right here,
want to be
Portia.
accused of April Fool's Day. That's not, just one day was cost us a lot of money. But we're going to do it in April. I'm a very superstitious person. April 2nd, reciprocal tariffs kick in.
Fuck!
And whatever they tariff us, other countries, we will
I'm
tariff
tapping out
them.
on
It's
tariffs. I'm
reciprocal,
tapping out
back
on
and
tariffs.
forth. Whatever they tax us, we will tax them.
Yeah, the tariff drinking getting
If they
dangerous as
do
fuck.
non-monetary tariffs,
Oh, man.
keep us out of their market, then we will do non-monetary barriers to keep them out of our market. There's a lot of that, too. They don't even allow us in their market. We will take in trillions and
America's
trillions
the
of
biggest
dollars and
consumer
create
in the
jobs
world.
like we have never seen before. I did it with China, and I did it with others, and the Biden
A
administration
lot
couldn't
of these
do anything about
countries,
it because there was
their
so much
GDP
money they couldn't
depends
do anything
on how
about
much
it.
America buys
We've
from
been
them.
ripped off for decades by nearly every
So I'm
country on
optimistic
Earth,
about the tariff situation.
and we will not
We'll
let
see,
that
though.
happen any longer.
Right,
Much
yeah.
has been said
Why you miss work?
over the last
Fucking
3
tariffs.
months about Mexico and Canada. But we have very large deficits with both of them. But even more importantly, they've allowed fentanyl to come into our country at levels never seen before, killing
I'm sipping on
hundreds of thousands of our citizens and many very
Old
young,
smoky
beautiful people,
moonshine.
destroying families. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. They are, in effect, receiving subsidies of hundreds of billions of dollars. We pay subsidies to Canada and to Mexico of
I'm a
hundreds
goddamn
of
G. I'm gonna
billions
be at
of
work
dollars,
tomorrow,
and the
goddamn.
United States will not be doing that any longer. We're not going to do it any longer.
I'm going to drink a bunch of electrolytes.
Thanks to
Get my
our
shit
America
together.
First policies we're putting into place, we have had $1.7 trillion of new
Big orange,
investment in
big
America
orange.
in just the past few weeks. The combination of the election and our economic policies that people of SoftBank, one of the most brilliant anywhere in the world, announced a $200 billion investment. OpenAI and Oracle.
Ooh, I don't know if I want to hit the Don DeMarco for that one. I'm scared.
$500 billion.
I'm scared of AI,
investment, which
goddammit.
they wouldn't have done if Kamala had won.
Skynet is around the
Apple
corner.
announced $500 billion investment. Tim Cook called me. He said, I
Curious
cannot
Floyd,
spend
I
it
will
fast
beat the
enough.
shit
It's
out
going to
you,
be
yo.
much higher than that,
Well,
I
keep them
believe.
dumbass
They'll
comments
be
to yourself,
building
yo.
their plants here instead of in China.
I promise you, I won't
And
smoke
just
with this nigga over
yesterday,
here.
Taiwan Semiconductor, the biggest in the world, most powerful in the world, has a tremendous amount, 97% of the market, announced a $165 billion investment to build the most powerful
I had
chips
the
on
apple
earth
pie.
right here in the USA.
This troll's always in my chat, yo. It's all good, though. The engagement helps me with the algorithm. We got 251 people, guys. If you is
We're not giving
out here
them
trying to
any
make
money.
America
Your
great
CHIPS
again, hit that
Act is
subscribe
a
button, hit that like
horrible,
button, goddammit.
horrible thing. We give
If you don't got
hundreds of billions
TDS,
of
hit that like
dollars,
button.
And it doesn't mean a thing. They take our money and they don't spend it. All that meant to them, we're giving them no money. All that was important to them was they didn't want to pay the tariffs, so they came and they're building, and many other companies are coming. We don't have to give them money. We just want to protect our businesses and our people, and they will come because they won't have to pay tariffs if they build in
God,
America.
fuck,
So
Trump.
it's very amazing. You should get rid of the CHIP Act, and whatever's left over, Mr. Speaker, you should use it to
Harlem
reduce
shake
debt
out this bitch.
or any
Ooh,
other
Jack and
reason
Honey
you
sound
want
good.
to. Our new trade policy will also be great for the American farmer. I love the farmer.
You ain't a model chick, yo? I got you, yo.
Who will now be selling into our home market, the USA, because nobody is going to be able to compete with you. Because there's goods that come in from other countries and companies. They're really in a bad position in so many different ways. They're uninspected. They may be very dirty and disgusting, and they come in and they pour in, and they hurt our American farmers. The tariffs will go on agricultural product coming into America, and our farmers, starting on April 2nd, it may be a little bit of an adjustment period. We had that before when I made the deal with China, $50 billion of purchases, and I said, just bear with me, and they did. They did. Probably have to bear with me again, and this will be even better. That was great. The problem with it was that Biden didn't enforce it. He didn't enforce it. $50 billion of purchases. They were doing great, but Biden did not enforce it, and it hurt our farmers. But our farmers are going to have a field day
you
right
should have it,
now.
Mike.
So to our farmers, have a lot of fun. I love you too. I love you too. It's all going to happen.
Oh, they jumping crazy over on Tick. Y'all know what to do.
And
Y'all got my
imposed
blessing.
a 25% tariff on foreign aluminum, copper, lumber, and steel, because if we don't have, as an example, steel and lots of other
What's up,
things,
Nas?
we don't have a military, and frankly, we just won't have a country very long. Here today is a proud American steelworker, fantastic person from Decatur, Alabama, Jeff Denard. Has been working at the same steel
damn,
plant
Jeff, you
for
ain't get a
27
fucking
years, and a
applause.
job that has allowed him to serve as the captain of his local volunteer fire department.
man got a whole
raise
American
7
flag
children
button
with
up
his
next door.
beautiful wife Nicole, and over the years provide a loving home for more than 40 foster children. So great, Jeff.
That's what's up. That's what's up, Jeff. You keep doing the Lord's work, Jeff. You keep taking care of them kids, giving them a nice male role model, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff.
It's a nice suit, Jeff.
Stories like Jeff's remind us that tariffs are not just about protecting American jobs. They're about protecting the soul of our country. Yeah. Tariffs are about making America rich again and making America great again, and it's happening, and it will happen rather quickly. There'll be a little disturbance, but we're okay with that. It won't be much. No, you're not. Oh.
Bruh. I was better off drinking the fucking...
And look where Biden took us. Very low, the lowest we've ever been. Jeff, I want to thank you very much.
Better off
and I
drinking
also want to
Maker's Mark.
recognize
Oh, my God.
another person who has devoted herself to
I like that. Bring the Pledge of Allegiance back to
community.
school.
She worked so hard on it. A very loving person. Our magnificent First Lady of
Bible
the United
study
States.
back to school. My daughter, she was going to like a Bible study at school, and they'd call it the Good News Club because they couldn't call it Bible study. The fuck? They had to call it Good News Club because they couldn't call it Bible study. Let's bring that back. Put God back.
Melania's work has yielded incredible results, helping prepare our nation's future leaders as they.
My son 10, and he learned about fucking in schools.
Our First Lady is joined by two impressive young women, very impressive. Haley Ferguson, who benefited from the First Lady's Fostering the Future initiative,
St.Claire,
and is poised to complete her education and become a teacher. And Elliston Berry, who became a victim of an illicit deep-fake image produced by a peer. With Elliston's help, the Senate just passed the Take It Down Act.
You sure it was a deep fake?
This is so
I'm sorry. I gotta call it how it is, yo. Was it really a deep fake? Like, was it really a deep fake? I'm sorry. I went to high school at one point.
Thank you all.
I went to high school at one point, okay? And we had some hoes in high school, okay? I know it's the liquor talking probably right now, but we had hoes in high school that swore up and down they ain't do that shit.
Thank you to John Thune and the Senate.
I'm just saying.
Great job. To criminalize the publication of such images online is terrible, terrible thing. And once it passes the House, I look forward to signing that bill into law.
I ain't got no ads on YouTube. They sending ads. I turned that shit off.
Myself too, if you don't mind.
YouTube ain't shit.
Because nobody.
I turned off
nobody.
Ads and shit.
That's great. Thank you very much to the Senate. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm fucking. Yeah, I'm.
But if we truly care about protecting Americans' children, no step is more crucial than securing America's borders. Over the past 4 years, 21 million people poured into the United States. Many of them
we
were
get into the Lake and Raleigh
murderers,
stuff.
Human traffickers, gang members, and other criminals from the streets of dangerous cities all throughout the world. Because of Joe Biden's insane and very dangerous open border policies, they are now strongly embedded in
shit. I might as well turn the
country.
fucking ads on. Ain't that
but
a
we
bitch?
are getting them out and getting them out.
I'm doing
fast.
numbers right now. I got 7,000 views.
And I want to thank Tom Homan.
Yeah, that nigga say tariff
and
again.
Christy,
I'm
I
about
want
to
to
be
thank
sleep.
you and Paul of Border Patrol. I want to thank you. What a job they've all done. Everybody, Border Patrol, ICE.
I'm assuming the 216
Law
people left in the
enforcement
chat.
in
Hit
general
that
is incredible.
subscribe
We
button,
have to take care
goddammit.
of
Get
our
me
law
to
enforcement.
5,000 subscribers.
Have to.
Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit the notification icon, guys.
Last
It's one of the
year,
greatest channels you ever going to see.
a brilliant 22-year-old nursing student named Laken Riley,
Yeah, I knew that was
the
coming
best
up.
in her class, admired by everybody, went out for a jog on the campus of
We got
the
105
University of
likes.
Georgia.
Let's get them 205 likes.
That morning,
Give me up to
Laken
200
was
likes, guys.
viciously attacked, assaulted, beaten, brutalized, and horrifically murdered. Laken was stolen from us by
I
a
think that was
savage
in my
illegal alien
backyard here in
gang
Maryland.
member who was arrested while trespassing across Biden's open southern border and then set loose into the United States under the heartless policies of that failed administration. It was indeed a failed administration. He had then been arrested and released in a Democrat-run sanctuary city, a disaster.
I'm out of Baltimore.
Before ending the life of this beautiful young angel. With us this evening are Laken's beloved mother, Allison, and her sister, Lauren.
All right, Lincoln mother kind of alright looking. Her mother kind of alright. I know she's sad and she had the sad face, but she ain't bad looking. If I'm not mistaken, I think Lincoln Raleigh, that shit happened here in Maryland, up in like Hagerstown or something like that. If I'm not mistaken. If it wasn't Lincoln Raleigh, it was like something else happened in Maryland that was like right on the heels of the Lincoln Raleigh crazy shit.
Last year, I told Lincoln's grieving parents that we would ensure their daughter would not have died in vain. That's why the very first bill I signed into law as your 47th president mandates the detention of all dangerous criminal aliens who threaten public safety. It's a very strong, powerful act.
Appreciate you, Sean. Yeah,
it's called the Laken-Riley Act. So Allison and Lauren, America
she do
will
look
never,
like
ever
she's
forget
like Winnie
our
Cooper.
beautiful
She looks like Winnie Cooper.
Riley.
I'm fucked up already. That is 50-year-old Winnie Cooper or 40-year-old Winnie Cooper. Oh shit. Hey. It might be the whiskey I was talking. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Thank you very much.
Oh, boy.
Since taking office, my administration has launched the most sweeping border and immigration crackdown in American history, and we quickly achieved the lowest numbers of illegal border crossers ever recorded. Thank you.
And the fucked up part is that the Democrats should be standing up clapping for the Laken-Riley Act.
And our friends
they're not saying
the Democrat
shit.
Party kept saying we needed new legislation. We must have legislation to secure the border. But it turned out that all we really needed was a new president.
Oh, shit. You would think the Democrats would be applauding the Laken-Riley Act. But the fact that they're not applauding the Laken-Riley Act speaks volumes, okay? I'm fucking drunk, so if I start fucking slurring, fucking kiss my ass, y'all understand what the fuck I'm saying. What the fuck is that?
Joe Biden didn't just open our borders, he flew illegal aliens over them.
Oh, shit.
To overwhelm
what the fuck was
schools,
that? Hold up.
Joe Biden didn't just open.
I'm sorry, we gotta go back. We gotta go back. Hold on. What the fuck was that in the purple hair? Did I fuck it up? What? She looked like the aunt from fucking National Lampoon.
He flew illegal aliens over them to overwhelm our schools, hospitals, and communities throughout the country.
Yep, he did,
Entire towns like Aurora, Colorado, and Springfield, Ohio, buckled under the weight of the migrant occupation and corruption.
I'm a goddamn trooper,
like
Pop.
Nobody's ever seen before. Beautiful towns destroyed. Now, just as I promised in my inaugural address,
I'm a fucking
we are
champion.
achieving the great liberation of America.
I'm gonna stumble out this room, but you're going to fucking understand what I'm saying, goddammit. Oh, I can't wait for the Grifties. It's going to be fantastic.
But there still is much work to be done. Here tonight is a woman I have gotten to know, Alexis Nungari from Houston. Wonderful woman. Last June, Alexis' 12-year-old daughter, her precious Jocelyn, walked to a nearby convenience store. She was kidnapped, tied up, assaulted for 2 hours under a bridge.
I'm sorry.
And horrifically murdered.
That's crazy.
Arrested and charged with this heinous crime are 2 illegal alien monsters from Venezuela, released into America.
I think that shit was in Maryland too, though.
Through their ridiculous open
I think that shit was in Maryland too.
The death of this beautiful 12-year-old
we got a really bad MS-13 problem here in
agony of
Maryland.
Her mother and family
we got a really bad
touched our
MS-13
entire
problem
nation
here.
Greatly. Alexis, I promised that we would always remember your daughter, your magnificent daughter, and earlier tonight I signed an order.
I had to talk with my daughter after this shit. I was like, yo, this is what I need you to do.
One thing I have learned about Jocelyn is that she loved animals so much. She loved nature.
What's up, Jay?
Across Galveston
Let
Bay,
me know if you
from
wanna
where
jump in, Jay.
Jocelyn lived in Houston,
Jay Powell,
you'll
my
find
host,
a
guys. Go
magnificent
follow him
national
too.
wildlife
My co-host.
refuge, a pristine, peaceful,
I'm just drinking it right now.
34,000 acre sanctuary for all of God's creatures on the
Yeah,
edge
Mike.
of the Gulf of America.
PG County, D.C.,
Alexis,
Hagerstown.
moments ago, I formally renamed that
Where else? Cumberland.
refuge in loving
I
memory
fucked up.
of your
Hotep.
beautiful daughter, Jocelyn. So, Mr. Vice President, if you would, may I have the order?
Let's get it, Trump. Do some fucking some good shit right now.
Thank you very much. All three savages charged with Jocelyn and Lakin's murders were members of the Venezuelan prison gang, the toughest gang, they say, in the world, known as Tren de Aragua. 2 weeks ago, I officially designated this gang,
I should have had my sister on here with me.
MS-13
That shit
and
would
the
have been fun.
bloodthirsty Mexican drug cartels as foreign terrorist organizations.
Hey, yo, Ashley, if you watching, yo, let me know. Text me if you want to jump in after this shit over. Do a little quick talk about what we listening to. So my sister ain't a Trump supporter, but she level-headed. She ain't got TDS.
They are now officially in the same category as ISIS, and that's not good for them. Countless thousands of these terrorists were welcomed into the U.S. by
Come on,
the
guys. Let's get me up to
Biden
180. Let's get me to 200
administration.
likes. Hit the
But
subscribe
now
button. Hit
every
the
last
notification
one will
icon,
be
guys.
rounded up and forcibly removed from our
It's
country.
one of the greatest
or,
channels you ever going to come
if they're
across.
too dangerous, put in jails,
I hear that,
standing
Becky.
trial in this country, because we don't want them
I hear that,
to
Asuka.
come back ever. With us this evening is a warrior on the front lines of that battle, Border Patrol Agent Roberto Ortiz. Great guy.
And Roberto look like he Japanese or something. Shout out to Roberto. He got his head shined up real good. Me and the Hodge twins. I like the Hodge twins. I used to, like, back in the day, like a few years back when they was doing their fitness shit, people used to think that I was one of them. I don't know why. Motherfuckers think I look like the
January,
Hodge twins and they think I look like Aaron
Another
Donald.
agent
I
were
don't get none of that
patrolling by
shit.
The Rio Grande, near an area known as Cartel Island. Doesn't sound too nice to me. When heavily armed gunmen started shooting at them, Roberto saw that his partner was totally exposed, at great danger, and he leapt into action, returning fire and providing crucial seconds for his fellow agent to seek safety.
That's what's up. That's a real nigga right there. That's a real one right there. Shout
I
out
have
to
some of the
shout out. That's a real one right there.
prints of that event, and it was not good. Agent Ortiz, we salute you
Shout
for your
out
great
Ortiz,
courage,
Agent Ortiz.
for your line of fire that you took, and for the bravery that
still
you
like the
showed.
Hodge
We
twins,
honor
though.
you, and we will always
I think
honor
that
you.
if I can
Thank
get the
you,
Hodge
Roberto,
twins on
very
the
much.
channel, it'll be a fun fucking time. I don't think they that far right. I don't think they super right like fucking Ben Shapiro and Brandon Tatum, right? I even think me and Brandon
Thank you,
Tatum might be able to
Roberto.
have a nice conversation. But the Hodge
And
twins, I
actually
think they
got to
might
know
still
him
be
on my many calls.
not
to
as
the
far
border.
right as
He's
possible.
a great gentleman. The territory to the immediate south of our border is now
What's up, Rob?
dominated entirely
St.
by
Gouli, what's
criminal
going on?
cartels that murder, rape, torture, and exercise total control. They have total control
I think they from VA,
over
ain't
a
they?
whole nation, posing a grave threat to our national security. The cartels are waging war in America, and it's time for America to wage war on the cartels, which we are doing.
Straight up. I agree, Rick. They do be glazing sometimes. They do be glazing.
5 nights ago, Mexican authorities,
JD burning
because
bridges
of
in
our
Europe. Fuck 'em.
tariff policies being imposed on them, think of this, handed over to us 29 of the biggest cartel leaders in their country. That has never happened before.
Yeah,
they
that
want to
shit
make
was
us
wild.
happy. First time ever.
That shit was wild. Who's that? Who's that?
But we need Mexico and Canada to do much more than they've done, and they have to stop the fentanyl and drugs pouring into the USA. They're going to stop it.
Shit.
I have sent Congress a detailed funding request laying out exactly how we will eliminate these threats to protect our homeland and complete the largest deportation operation in American history, larger even than
Look, I'm gonna need y'all
current
to
record
send
holder
$10
President
to
Dwight D.
$sign
Eisenhower,
Hotep. I
a
need to order
moderate
some
man, but
Chinese
someone
food.
who
I'm getting
believed
hungry.
very
I'm drunk as a little
strongly
bitch.
in borders. Americans expect
be a
Congress to send me
good time
this
at the
funding
Grifties.
without delay so I can sign it into law. So, Mr. Speaker, John Thune, both of you, I hope you're going to be able to do that, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Oh, that was Christy Noem? Damn, Christy
Mr.
Noem
Leader,
bad.
thank you. Thank you very much. And let's
Christy
get it to
Noem
me. I'll sign it so fast, you won't even
Mm.
believe it.
I'm just saying. Christy Noem's a looker. Christy Noem need to be sitting behind Trump. I'm just saying.
And as we reclaim our sovereignty,
Yeah, the
we must
moonshine
also
is
bring
definitely
back
talking
law
brackish.
and order to our cities and towns.
I love my wife very much. But Christy,
In recent years,
what's her at?
our justice system has been turned upside down by radical left lunatics.
Christy over that
Many
bitch looking like Amanda
jurisdictions
Bynes and
virtually
shit.
ceased enforcing the law against dangerous repeat offenders while weaponizing law
Damn, you
enforcement
assuming my
against
wife an immigrant and shit?
political
That's fucked
opponents
up.
like me.
I got a black wife.
My
She from-
administration has
she
acted
from round
swiftly
the
and
way and
decisively
shit. She from
to restore
from
fair,
Walbrook
equal,
Junction.
and
She might
impartial
fuck you up
justice
on
under the
GP.
constitutional rule of law, starting at the FBI and the DOJ. Pam, good luck. Cash, wherever you may be, good luck. Good luck. Pam Bond.
Hey, Cash, you about to be the acting director of the ATF? I need
do a great
silencers off the
Cash,
fucking
thank
docket,
you.
okay? All right, Cash, with the
Thank
fucking
you,
glasses. I need silencers off of the fucking the tax stamp shit. All right, I need silencers off the NFA.
They've already started. Very
Fuck that. I want to be able to order
fantastic.
silencers to my house
I'd be
tonight.
Very proud of them. We're also once again giving our police officers the support, protection, and respect they so dearly deserve.
Need
They
them
have
fucking
to get it.
silencers off
They
the
have
docket.
such
I need
a
them off the
hard,
NFA tonight.
dangerous job, but we're going to make
I
it
should be able to
less
order that shit to my
dangerous.
house.
The problem is the bad guys don't respect the law, but they're starting to respect it, and they soon will
I might have
respect
spiked
it.
it before.
This also includes our great fire departments throughout the country. Our firemen and women are unbelievable people, and we'll never forget them. And besides that, they voted for me in record numbers, so I have no choice.
I mean, Pelosi got them. I mean, I'm just saying, Pelosi like she got a
1
nice
year
little titty
ago
job.
this month,
Pelosi like she got a
31-year-old
little
New
titty
York
job done.
Police officer Jonathan
Just saying.
Diller, unbelievably
If she
wonderful
willing, I'm
person
willing.
and a great officer, was gunned down at a traffic
Ooh,
stop
damn.
on Long
Sorry to
Island.
hear
I
about
went
that, shorty.
to his funeral. The vicious criminal charged with his murder had 21 prior arrests, and they were rough arrests, too. He was a real bad one. The thug in the seat next to him had 14 prior arrests and went by the name of Killer. He was Killer. He killed other people, they say, a lot of them. I attended Officer Diller's service. And
I got 300
when I met
blackout right now. I need a silencer.
his
for.
wife and 1-year-old son, Ryan. It was very
Yeah, Pelosi in
inspirational,
there
actually.
fucking with her dentures.
His widow's name is Stephanie, and she is here
Boy.
tonight. Stephanie, thank you very much. Stephanie.
Pelosi take them dentures out and give you that velveteen rub, boy. Woo, wee. Pelosi give you a titty job and a BJ at the same time. I don't know. I had to look past her age.
Stephanie, we're going to make sure that Ryan
Tripping,
knows
I'm
his dad
tripping
was a true
tonight.
hero.
Y'all don't need
New
to see
York's
me drunk,
finest.
yo. I'm a
And we're
fucking
going
riot.
to get these
If I get
cold-blooded
drunk
killers
at the
and
Grifties, I
repeat
might fuck around and
offenders
jump
off
on
our
stage
streets,
and
so
do
we're
a
gonna
set.
it fast. Gotta stop it. They get out with 28 arrests. They push people into subway
shit.
trains. They hit people over the head, back of the head with baseball bats.
That's why I don't let my wife take the
We got to
subway
get
no
them
more.
out of here. I've already signed an executive order requiring a
be the
mandatory
new
death
Bernie
penalty
Getz.
for
That's why
anyone who
tomorrow don't take
murders
that
a police
subway.
officer. And tonight I'm asking Congress to pass that policy into permanent law.
Oh, damn, Masuka. Oh, man. Oh, man, you missed the chant earlier, Jay.
I'm
missed the
also
chant earlier.
asking for a new crime bill getting tough on repeat offenders while enhancing protections for America's police officers so they can do their jobs without fear of their lives being totally destroyed. They don't want to be killed. We're not going to let them be killed.
They really fucking booing that shit?
Joining
Democrats
us
ain't
at the
shit,
gallery
yo.
Tonight is a young man who truly loves our police. His name is DJ Daniel. He is 13 years old, and he has always dreamed of becoming a police officer.
What's going on, little man? What's going on? That's what I'm talking about. Let them know. Let them know. Let them know, bro. I hear that. Don't take that little man dream, yo. I hear that shit. Salute to his daddy. Salute to his daddy. He remind me of me and my son. Salute to his daddy. That's what's up. That's what's up. That bring a tear to my eye right there.
But in 2018,
Deputize my
DJ was
homie.
diagnosed with brain cancer. The doctors gave him 5 months at most to live. That was more than 6 years ago.
Sleep with my man DJ. Yo, pan over to the Democrats. If them bitches ain't standing up, y'all some whores. Y'all some whores. Fuck everybody over there on the left. Y'all can't stand up for that little boy?
Since that time, DJ and his dad have been on a quest to make his dream come true, and DJ has been
Deputize my
sworn
homie
in as
tonight.
an honorary law enforcement officer. Actually, a number of times. The police
Come on.
love him. The police
Deputize my
departments
homie.
love
Cop
him.
and a half out
And
this
tonight,
bitch.
DJ, we're going to do you the biggest honor of them all. I am asking our new Secret Service Director, Sean Curran, to officially make you an agent.
That's
of
what I'm
the
talking
United
about,
States
DJ.
Secret
Yay, DJ.
Service.
Yay, DJ. Yay, DJ. You FBI, homie. You federal. That's what I'm talking about. My man got credentials and all that shit. Y'all about to make me out here shed a tear out this bitch. Y'all about to make me shed a tear out this shit. My man DJ a fed, son. That's all. God damn. Oh God damn, man, DJ, you about to make a thug cry, DJ. You're about to make a thug cry, DJ. Oh man, DJ, that's what I'm talking about. If the left ain't standing up, fuck them. Fuck them.
Thank you, DJ.
Look at them sitting down. They some bitches.
DJ's doctors believe his cancer likely came from a chemical he was exposed to when he was younger. Since 1975, rates of child cancer have increased by more than 40%.
I gotta drink for DJ, man.
Reversing this trend is one of the top priorities for our new presidential commission to make
That's what I'm
America
talking
healthy again, chaired by our new Secretary of Health and
That's
Human
what I'm talking about.
Services, Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
Salute to DJ, man. That was fantastic. That was fantastic. That made the night for me. Mike said he was clap, but they made him an op. My man DJ official, yo.
With the name Kennedy, you would have thought everybody over here would have been cheering. How quickly they forget. Our goal is to get toxins out of our environment, poisons out of our
Trump quick
food
on the
supply,
seat, yo.
and keep our children healthy and strong. As an example,
I'm fucked up, y'all. I'm just
not
letting y'all
long
know.
ago, and you can't even believe these numbers, 1 in 10,000 children had autism. 1 in 10,000. And
I'm
now
a father of a
it's
child
1
with
in
autism, man.
36.
It's rough sometimes.
There's something wrong. 1
My
in
son low on the
36. Think of
spectrum,
that.
but it's still rough, yo.
So we're going to find out
He
what
wanna
it
play
is, and there's
football,
nobody
but
better than Bobby and
He
all
don't
of
eat
the
like he's
people
supposed
that
to
are working
eat
with
and
you.
stuff
You have
like
the best
that, and I'm scared to let him play because I don't
figure
want my
out
son to get
what
hurt.
is
He
going
ain't me.
on. Okay, Bobby.
He ain't
good
me
luck.
when I was
It's a
10.
very important
I was a
job.
fucking killer when I was 10. You know what I mean? But I'm still going to work with him and see if we can't get his ass on that field. My son loves football. He know everything about football. Little fucking John Madden.
Thank you. My administration is also working to protect our children from toxic ideologies in our schools. A few years ago, January, Littlejohn and her husband discovered that their daughter's school had secretly socially transitioned their 13-year-old little girl. Teachers and administrators conspired to deceive January and her husband while encouraging her daughter to
That's a
use a new
lawsuit right
name
there. Straight up.
and pronouns. They, them pronoun, actually, all without telling January, who is here tonight and is now a courageous advocate against this form of child abuse. January, thank you. Thank you.
All right. I
Thank
see
you
you.
very much.
Trump got some pogs in the building, boy. He got some pogs in the building. She ain't bad. I give her 7.5. I give her 7.5.
Thank you. Stories like this are why, shortly after taking office, I signed an executive order banning
What's
public
up, Trevor?
schools from
We try to make it a little fun in
indoctrinating
here.
our children with transgender
Your boy might be a little
ideology.
tipsy, that's all. Dear God, am I tripping?
I also
What?
signed
No.
an order to cut off all taxpayer funding to any
Maybe,
institution
I don't know. Maybe I'll
that
revisit this
engages
tomorrow
in
and
the
see if I was
sexual
tripping.
mutilation of our youth.
See life through the eyes of a drunk.
And now I want Congress to pass a bill permanently banning and criminalizing sex changes on children and forever ending the lie that any child is trapped in the wrong body. This is a big lie.
Like I said, I don't like whatever you think you are right now. That's fine. Whatever you think you are right now is okay.
To every child in America,
But we gonna
is
be
that
real.
you
It's
are
only two
perfect
genders.
exactly
Two
the
genders.
way God made you.
That's right, Kay. Let them decide when they 18, when they old enough to decide that shit. I would even argue to say 25, okay? 25.
Because we're getting wokeness out of our schools and
Hey,
out of our
hey, George.
military, and it's
I'm just
already
saying.
out.
Coochie,
and it's
coochie.
out of our
Coochie's coochie.
society. We don't want it.
Coochie's
Wokeness
coochie.
is trouble. Wokeness is bad. It's gone. It's gone.
Just saying.
And we feel so
I'm
much
just
better
saying.
for it, don't we? Don't we feel better? Our service members won't
Encourage them to
be
be the man,
activists
a
and
woman guard. Encourage that's
ideologues.
right.
They will be
That is
fighters
right,
and
Trevor.
warriors. They will fight
No, I'm
for
no
our country.
tipsy, but I
And
agree with
Pete,
that.
Congratulations. Secretary of Defense, congratulations.
Yeah, nobody's saying you can't be a trans, but just be a fucking adult. You grown, but to understand your physiology, you can't be competing with little girls and,
And he's not
and
big
little
into the
college
woke
girls and shit for
movement, I can tell
fucking
you. I know him well.
athletics. That shit just don't fly.
I am pleased to
over here.
report that in January, the U.S. Army had its single best recruiting month in 15 years, and that all armed services are having among
I
the
agree.
best
I
recruiting
fucking agree with that
results
shit,
ever
Wendy.
in the
So,
history of our
I'm about to
service.
take woke
What a
back.
difference.
Who's with me? I'm taking woke back because that's not what woke used to mean.
And
I'm
you
taking the
know, it
word
was
woke
just
back.
A few months ago, where the results were exactly
There ain't
the opposite.
shit woke
We
about the
couldn't
left. The
recruit
left's still
anywhere.
fucking in
We
a dream
couldn't
state.
recruit. Now we're having the best results just about that we've ever had. What a tremendous turnaround. It's really a beautiful thing to see. People love our country again. It's very simple. They love our country, and they love being in our military again. So it's a great thing, and thank you very much. Great job. Thank you.
If my man Musa was open right now, I'd be at his little hot dog cart getting me some hot dogs right now. Shout out my man
Joined
Musa.
tonight by a young man, Jason Hartley, who knows the weight of that Call of Duty. Jason's father, grandfather, and great-grandfather all wore the uniform.
That's
Jason
true, Mark.
tragically lost his dad, who was also a Los Angeles County Sheriff's deputy when he was just a boy, and now he wants to carry on the family legacy of service. Jason is a senior in high school, a 6-letter varsity athlete, a really good athlete, they say, a brilliant student with a 4.46, that's good, GPA.
That's what's up.
And his greatest dream is to attend the U.S. Military Academy at West Point.
Zan, yo, don't fucking tip me, goddammit. I think Wingstop's still open, bitch. I'm fucking starving. Them fucking sandwiches ain't helping me right now with all this alcohol in my system.
And Jason, that's a very big deal getting in. That's a hard one to get into. But I'm pleased to inform you that your application has been accepted. You
Oh, shit.
Joining the Corps of Cadets.
Look, he making kids' dreams come true and shit. This motherfucker out here like Jerry Lewis. Trump out this bitch like Jerry Lewis. He out this bitch like Oprah. That's what I'm talking about, Trump. And my man DJ gave him a high five out this bitch. DJ came out that bitch like, give me a high five. We winning, nigga. We winning. We winning.
Thank you. Jason, you're going to be on the long gray line, Jason.
Shout out my man DJ. He the star of the goddamn night. You right. He the star of the night.
The most powerful military of the future. As a first step,
Yeah,
I'm
he
asking
definitely
Congress
Make-A-Wish
to fund a
Foundation
state-of-the-art
vibes, boy.
Golden Dome missile defense shield to protect our homeland. All made
Now,
in the
we
USA.
already had that shit, okay, guys? It's called HARP, okay? HARP can do the same thing that the fucking Iron Dome can do. They just ain't tell you that shit. But what they also ain't tell you is that fucking Russia
Reagan
got that shit, too.
Wanted to do it long ago, but the technology just wasn't there, not even close. But now we have the technology. It's incredible.
We've been had that technology, Trump. So long.
And other places they have it. Israel has it.
My father
Other
probably watching. Them drunk as a
places
bitch.
have it. And the United States should have it too, right, Tim? Right? They should have it too. So I want to thank you. But it's a very, very important. This is a very dangerous world. We should have it. We want to be protected, and we're going to protect our citizens like never before. To boost our defense industrial base, we are also going to resurrect the American shipbuilding industry, including commercial shipbuilding and military shipbuilding. And for that purpose, I am announcing tonight that we will create a new Office of Shipbuilding in the White House and offer special tax incentives to bring this industry home to America.
I hear that
we
shit,
used to
Trump.
make so many ships.
I hear that shit.
We don't
Trump.
make them anymore very much, but we're going to make them
I had a
very
homeboy
fast,
that was in
very
that
soon.
business. He said he made a lot of
Will
money
have
in
a
that
huge
industry.
impact. To further enhance our national security, my administration will be reclaiming the Panama Canal, and we've already started doing it.
I'm gonna just drink for it because, hey,
Just
Carter
today,
sold that shit for a
American
fucking dollar.
company
For what? Why did Carter
announced
sell
they
that shit
are
for $1?
Buying both ports around the Panama Canal and lots of other things having to do with the Panama Canal and a couple of other canals. The Panama Canal was built by Americans for Americans, not for others, but others could use it.
Yeah,
It
Harper's
was built at
crazy
tremendous
shit.
cost of American blood and treasure.
I
38,000
did
workers died
I did an article on
building
not an
the
article,
Panama
but,
Canal.
a report
They
on that
died
shit
of
for
malaria.
college.
They died of snake
shit
bites
crazy, the
and
shit I found out.
mosquitoes. Not a nice place to work. They paid them very highly to go there, knowing there was a 25% chance that they would die.
Damn.
The most expensive project also that was ever built in our country's history if you bring it up to modern day costs.
Oh yeah, DARPA on some shit.
It was given away by the Carter administration for
I told people
$1.
them fucking drones that was
But
flying
that
around
agreement
a
has
couple
been
months ago. That was
violated
DARPA.
very
That was all
severely.
DARPA.
We didn't give it to China. We gave it to Panama. And we're
Look, if you
taking
new
it
to this
back.
channel, I be calling shit like Babe Ruth, and then like a couple months down the road, that shit be happening. I got the ability to read the fucking tea leaves. I got the ability to read the fucking wind. I be calling shit, and then that
And
shit
we
be
have Marco
happening.
Rubio in charge. Good luck, Marco.
Make sure you subscribe to me, goddammit.
Now, we know who to blame.
I don't
if
trust that
anything
nigga, though.
goes
I
wrong.
don't trust Marco Rubio.
Marco's
Sorry,
been amazing,
I don't
and
trust
he's
him.
going to do a
I
great
don't
job.
trust him.
Think of it. He got
There's something
100
about
votes.
him. I don't trust him. I'm just letting y'all know that right
You
now.
know, he was approved with actually 99, but the 100th was this gentleman, and I feel very certain. So let's assume he got 100 votes, and I'm either very, very happy about that, or I'm very
You
concerned
gave
about it.
birth to my kids. Oh my
But
goodness gracious!
he's already proven.
I must have
he's
got
a
you
great
pregnant in
gentleman.
my
He's
dreams or
respected by
something.
everybody, and we
'Cause
appreciate you.
You ain't
voting
none of
for
my
Marco.
baby mothers.
He's going to do a
goddamn. I got
fantastic
one baby
job.
mother,
Thank you.
and she upstairs.
He's doing a great job.
That's right, goddammit, Jalen. I don't. If I miss, it ain't often, goddammit. I'll let you know when I miss, but it ain't often.
And I also have a message tonight for the incredible people of Greenland. We strongly support your right to determine your own future. And if you choose, we welcome you into the United States of America. We need Greenland for national security and even international security, and we're working with everybody involved to try and get it. But we need it really for international world security. And I think we're going to get it. One way or the other, we're going to get it.
Look, I'm optimistic, guys. Let's
We
get
will
it.
keep you safe. We will make you rich, and together we will take Greenland to heights like you have never thought possible before.
Biden
a
wouldn't
very
have made it
small
this long.
population,
Biden would have
a
started
very, very
stuttering and
large piece
stammering
of
in
land
30
and
minutes,
very,
and
very
I'm drunk.
important for
And I
military
still
security.
sound better than what
America is once
Biden would
again
sound like
standing
30
strong
minutes
against
into a
the
fucking
forces of radical
address to the nation.
Islamic terrorism. 3.5
Look at
years
this
ago,
shit.
ISIS
This shit
terrorists
is
killed
done.
13 American service members and countless
This shit was
others
fucking
in the Abbey
three-quarters
Gate
full.
bombing during the disastrous and incompetent withdrawal from Afghanistan. Not that they were withdrawing, it was the way they withdrew. Perhaps the most embarrassing moment in the history of our country. Tonight I am pleased to announce that we have just apprehended the
pole shift
top
theory?
terrorist responsible for that atrocity. And he is right now on his way
I don't
here
know. I
to
think that's
face
some
the
shit,
swift
like the pole shift theory. I
sword
think
of
there's some shit that
American
happens
justice.
every so often. I think some shit we ain't got control over. I think the pole shift theory just happens. It's just some shit that just goes down. We ain't got no control over that shit. Yo, Greenland, bro. Look at this shit. They on their phones and shit. The fucked up part is that the Democrats, there was a lot of shit that they should have clapped for, they should have stood up for, and they didn't.
And I want to thank especially the government of Pakistan for helping arrest this monster.
Uh-oh.
This was a very momentous day for those 13 families who I actually got to know very well, most of them, whose children were murdered, and the
Biden would have had to take his
many
fucking
people that
lid.
were so badly, over 42 people, so badly injured on
Oh,
that
Mark,
fateful
you
day
must
in
be new, Mark.
Afghanistan. What a horrible
Mark, this
day.
shit stay in the fucking building.
Such
You see that
incompetence
shit,
was
Mark?
shown.
Boom, that shit
That
stay
was
on the table.
Putin saw
It
what
stays
happened.
on the
I guess he
table.
said, wow, maybe this is my chance. That's how bad it was. Should have never happened. Grossly incompetent people.
Everybody need to read that
I
book,
spoke to
Mark.
many of the parents and loved ones. And
I think if all the naysayers
they're
read
all
Behold a Pale
in our
Horse, we
hearts
wouldn't have a
tonight.
lot of people
I
out
spoke
here
to them on the phone. We had a big
not
call.
understanding what the fuck
Every
going
one
on.
of them called, and everybody was on the line, and they did nothing but cry with happiness.
I
They
keep
were
that shit
very
on the desk.
happy.
This bitch,
As
I
happy
keep
as
this
you
shit
can
on the
be under
desk like
those
a fucking
circumstances.
reference.
Their child,
I
brother,
reference
sister,
shit out of this book like it's a goddamn
daughter.
dictionary.
was
God damn.
killed for no reason whatsoever. In the Middle East, we're bringing back our hostages from Gaza. In my first
Which I
term,
argue
we
ain't
achieved
many
one of
alive.
the most groundbreaking
Most of them
peace
hostages
agreements
in Gaza are
in
no longer with
generations,
us.
the Abraham Accords.
That's right, one loser rug. Once you learn the shit in that book, you cannot unlearn it. That is true. Bro, Bro, we be talking about that shit. Silent Weapons for Quiet
And now we're
Wars
going
is
to
a
build on that
crazy
foundation
chapter.
to create a more
We
peaceful
be
and
talking, stay
prosperous
talking about
future
that shit.
for the entire region. A lot of things are happening in the Middle East. People have been talking about that so much.
Like I said, if a lot of
lately
people read
with
Behold a
everything
Pale
going
Horse,
on
they
with
would not be
Ukraine and
surprised at
Russia.
what's going on today.
A lot of things are happening in the Middle East.
I've referenced that shit
Rough neighborhood, actually.
all the time.
I'm also working tirelessly to end the savage conflict in Ukraine. Millions of Ukrainians and Russians have been needlessly killed
I'm
or
gonna stop
wounded
acting
in
like
this
I'm-
horrific and brutal
I'm not drunk
conflict
and that I'm not just
with
drinking
no
just to
end
drink.
in sight. The United States has sent hundreds of billions of dollars to support Ukraine's defense with no security, with
That's a
no
fact.
anything.
That's a fact. When needs a rug.
Do you want to keep it going for another 5 years? yeah. You would say Pocahontas says yes. Listen, young people, they're Ukrainian young people.
Ain't
They're
shit
not
over this
Americans.
bitch. I'm about to
But
type
I
Griff
want it to
Seption.
stop. Meanwhile, Europe has sadly spent more money buying Russian oil and gas 2,000 than they have spent people are being killed every single week. By far. More than that.
Mute him real quick, see if he see it.
They're Russian young people. They're Ukrainian young people. They're not Americans, but I want it to stop. Meanwhile, Europe has sadly spent more money buying Russian oil and gas than they have spent on defending Ukraine, by far. Think of that. They've spent more buying Russian oil and gas than they have defending. And we've spent perhaps $350 billion, like taking candy
Oh, we
from
got
a
my
baby.
chat.
That's
We
what
got
happened.
his chat.
And they've spent $100 billion. What a difference that is. And we have an ocean separating us. And
He
they
shit
don't.
looking at Fox 5 and shit.
But we're getting along very well with them, and lots of good things are happening. Biden has authorized more money in this fight than Europe has spent by billions and billions of dollars. It's hard to believe that they wouldn't have stopped it and said at some point, come on, let's equalize. You got to be equal to us. But that didn't happen. Earlier today, I received an important letter from President Zelensky of Ukraine. The letter reads, Ukraine is ready to come to the negotiating table as soon as possible to bring lasting peace closer. Nobody wants
That's 'cause
peace
they
more than the
realize-
Ukrainians, he said.
Like,
My
you know you
team
fucked
and
up,
I
right?
stand ready to work
You know
under
you fucked up,
President
right?
Trump's strong leadership to get a peace that lasts. We do really value how much America has done to help Ukraine maintain its sovereignty and independence. Regarding the agreement on minerals and security, Ukraine is ready to sign it at any time that is convenient for you. I appreciate that he sent this letter, just got it a little while ago. Simultaneously, we've had serious discussions with Russia and have received strong signals that they are ready for peace. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Wouldn't that be beautiful?
Go ain't clap, my nigga. Like, don't be scared because they ain't clapping
Wouldn't
on
that
your
be
side.
beautiful?
Stand out. That's true, Mark. That's
It's
true,
time
Mark.
to stop this madness. It's time
left
to
ain't
halt the
shit.
killing. It's time to
Let's
end
land
the
this plane,
senseless
Trump.
war. If you want to end wars,
can't
you
afford
have
to drink
to
no
talk
more.
to both sides. Nearly 4 years ago, amid rising tensions,
Wrap this shit up,
a
Trump.
history teacher named
damn
Mark
it.
Fogel was detained in Russia and sentenced to 14 years in a penal colony. Rough stuff. The previous administration barely lifted
She
a
one of
finger
them
to help him.
130-year-olds
They knew
that's
he
still
was
getting
innocent,
Social
but they had
Security.
no idea where to begin. But last summer, I promised his
Let me
95-year-old
stop.
mother,
That's fucked up.
Malphine, that we would bring her boy safely back home. After 22 days in office, I did just that, and they are here tonight.
Look at this shit. They some bitches. Like, they know they should be up clapping for that shit, but they so stuck in their ways that they gonna sit there and not clap for these American people, these American patriots, these American citizens who've done some outstanding things.
To Mark and his great mom, we are delighted to have you safe and sound and with us. As fate would have it, Mark Fogel was born in a small rural town in Butler, Pennsylvania. Have you heard of it? Where his mother has lived for the past 78 years. I just happened to go there last July 13th for a rally.
Oh.
That was not pleasant.
Rob Banks said he got banned from my stream.
And that
How he
is
get
where
banned
I
from my stream?
Met his beautiful mom right before I walked onto that stage. And I told her I would not forget what she said about her son. And I never did I? Never forgot. Less than 10 minutes later, at that same rally, gunfire rang out, and a sick and deranged assassin unloaded 8 bullets from his sniper's perch into a crowd of many thousands of people. My life was saved by a fraction of an inch, but some were not so lucky. Corey Comparator was a firefighter, a veteran, a Christian, a husband, a devoted father,
PA,
and above all, a protector. When the sound of gunshots pierced the air, it was a horrible sound. Corey knew instantly what it was and what to do. He threw himself on top of his wife and daughters and shielded them from the bullets with his own body. Corey was hit really hard. You know the story from there. He sacrificed his life to save theirs. 2 others, very fine people, were also seriously hit. But thankfully, with the help of 2 great country doctors, we thought they were gone and they were saved. So those doctors had great talent. We're joined by Corey's wife, Helen, who was his high school sweetheart.
They look like they
and
ready
their
to
2
fuck shit
beloved
up.
daughters, Allison and Kaylee.
They look like they ready to fuck shit up.
Thank you.
I don't blame them, though. They hot, though. That's crazy, to lose your father to like some fucking coup to take Trump out. So let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. This shit was a coup to take Trump out. There wasn't no way that kid was able to get that close without having some government help. All right?
To Helen, Allison, and Kaylee, Corey is looking down on his 3 beautiful ladies right now, and he is cheering you on. He loves you. He is cheering you on.
Let him know, Trump.
Corey was taken from us much too soon, but his destiny was to leave us all with a shining example of the selfless devotion of a true American patriot. It was love like Corey's that built our country, and it's love like Corey's that is going to make our country
They
more
look like they pissed
majestic
off. They
than
like, we
ever
around
before.
the motherfuckers that took my
I
father
believe
out.
that my life was saved that day in Butler for a very good reason. I was saved by God to make America great again. I believe that.
Joe falls asleep, puts people to sleep. I'm Uncle Bozy. Sleep by cannibals.
Thank you very much.
Uncle
From the
Bozy
patriots
was
of
cannibals in World War
Lexington
II.
and Concord to the heroes of Gettysburg and Normandy, from the warriors who crossed the Delaware to the trailblazers who climbed the Rockies, and from the legends who soared at Kitty Hawk
What's
to
up,
the
John?
astronauts who touched the moon. Americans have always been the people who defied all odds, transcended all dangers, made the most extraordinary sacrifices, and did whatever it took to defend our children, our country, and our freedom. And as we have seen in this chamber tonight, that same strength, faith, love, and spirit
doing a good job
is still
tonight.
alive and thriving in the hearts of the American people. Despite the best efforts of those who would try to
Hey, yo,
censor
Rob, I don't know
us,
how that
silence
shit
us,
said I
break us,
fucking banned you,
destroy
because
us,
I ain't did shit.
Americans are today a proud, free, sovereign, and independent nation that will always be free, and we will fight for it till death. We will never let anything happen to our beloved country.
They're going to sit there and
Because
they're
we are
going
a
to
country
harp
of
on the fact
doers,
that he
dreamers,
called
fighters,
himself
and
fucking
survivors.
as
Our
good as
ancestors crossed a vast
George
ocean,
Washington and shit.
strode into the
What's up,
unknown
Justin?
wilderness and carved
the
their
deal,
fortunes from the rock and soil of a perilous and very dangerous frontier.
You did pretty fucking good
They
on YouTube
chased
tonight.
our
11,000
destiny
views.
across a boundless continent.
Let's keep hitting them fucking
They
like.
built the
hit that
railroads,
like
laid
button,
the
goddammit.
highways, and graced the world with American marvels like the Empire State
I hear that,
Building,
Mark.
the
My
mighty
man, Mark Decker.
Hoover Dam, and the towering Golden Gate Bridge. They lit the world with electricity, broke free of the
I hear
force
that,
of gravity,
Sanjeev.
fired up the engines of American industry, vanquished the communists,
Hey, yo, Justin, I'm drunk. I'm
fascists,
just
and
gonna let you know that.
Marxists
I'm
all
fucked
over
up
the
right
world,
now.
and gave us countless modern wonders.
I was trying to
sculpted
save
out
this
of
level of
iron,
fucked up
glass,
for the
and steel.
Grifties, but
We
Guess
stand
I'm
on the
practicing.
shoulders of these pioneers who won and built the modern age. These workers who poured their sweat into the skylines of our cities. These warriors who shed their blood on fields of battle and gave everything they had for our rights and for our freedom. Now it is our time to take up the righteous cause of American liberty. And it is our turn to take America's destiny into our own hands and begin the most thrilling days in the history of our country.
let's go rest.
This will
land
be
this
our
plane, Trump.
greatest era.
Let's land
With
this
God's
plane,
help,
Trump.
over the next 4 years, we are going to lead this nation even higher, and we are going to forge the freest, most advanced, most dynamic, and most dominant civilization ever to exist on the face of this earth. We are going to create the highest quality of life, build the safest and wealthiest and healthiest and most vital communities anywhere in the world. We are going to conquer the vast frontiers of science, and we are going to lead humanity into space and plant the American flag on the planet Mars and even far beyond. And through it all, we are going to rediscover the unstoppable power of the American spirit. And we are going to renew unlimited promise of the American dream. Every single day, we will stand up and we will fight, fight, fight for the country our citizens believe in and for the country our people
Let them know,
deserve.
Trump. Let them know, Shorty. Let them know, Shorty. We out here to make America great again, god damn it. I'm gonna drink some more. I'm just sipping now. I can't do no gulps no more. I'm
My
fucking.
fellow Americans,
fuck
get
crazy
ready
right
for
now.
an incredible future, because
He said Mars.
the golden age of America has only
New
just
Mexico.
begun. It will be like nothing
He said
that has
Mars.
ever been seen before.
mean New
Thank
Mexico?
you, God bless you, and God bless America.
Dom DeMarco, Marco.
Shout out to Donnie T. Shout out to Donnie T. My man. My man. There you go, Hakeem. What the fuck is his name? Hakeem the Dream. World War III better kick off on Mars. We got some fucking Starship Trooper shit action about to happen out this bitch. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, I'm sipping and tripping right now, Mark. You ain't never gonna see me like this unless you see me in person. We had the Grifties, or we had Hotep Con in Vegas or Miami. You ain't gonna get this can of Hotep right here. The left is left. That's all right. Hey Jay, let me know if you want to jump on, yo, so we can discuss this whole situation, yo. Oh my goodness gracious.
Thank you very much. Great.
My man Donnie T.
Great honor.
He went up that bitch
Thank you.
and he said, fuck all y'all whores. Donnie T said, fuck all y'all whores. Let me let y'all know what's really going on. The Democrats thought they was going to fucking be louder than him and just make more noise than him, and they couldn't do it. They couldn't do it. When it comes down to it, the record speaks for itself. The record speaks for itself. I told people, Hotep's been told you. Canada Hotep been told you about tariffs. I said, I'm optimistic about it. I don't know much about it, but I'm optimistic because America is one of the biggest consumers in the world. And whether or not we consume your product is going to determine a lot of countries. Excuse me for slurring my words. I'm fucking drunk. But whether we consume your product is going to determine the GDP of your country. So if your GDP of your country depends on America, guess what? You lose that fucking war when it comes to tariffs. You might as well just bend the knee and do what the fuck we tell you to do. Canada going to figure that shit out real soon. See, the thing is that Justin Trudeau is on his way out the door. There's going to be another prime minister of Canada. He knows that. So he's putting y'all in a losing situation. Damn, I'm fucked up. He putting y'all in a losing situation. Canada and Mexico, majority of their products, their gross domestic product, comes to America. So if we're not purchasing their shit, their GDP fucking tanks. And that goes for a lot of countries across the world. The only one I'm worried about is fucking China. But see, Trump is using this shit as a negotiation tool, which is smart. Now, like I said, I know I didn't drink almost all of this fucking bottle. But guess what? I still got my faculties about me. So when it comes to the USMCA, that shit dead. That shit gonna get renegotiated. Mexico will bend the knee. Canada will bend the knee. The rest of the world's gonna bend the knee if Mexico and Canada bend the knee. Let's go to prison reform. We got the First Step Act. Trump did that. So all this, our brothers and sisters locked up in the penitentiary, Trump don't care about you. He did the First Step Act. 30,000 people released through the First Step Act. Majority of the people black. Or I guess we'll say the politically correct people of color. I'm fucked. I'm fucked up, but I'm about to spit anyway. Let's go to HBCUs. Trump gave them a bag for 10 years. Biden come in, cut $43 billion from the budget. But you're mad at Trump. Trump and Doge are showing you where your money's going. We pay 30 to 40% of our income into taxes. We don't know where the fuck that's going. We're not going to be able to benefit from Social Security. Why? Now we know why. It's people 110, 120, 130 years old still benefiting from Social Security, which is wild to me. But instead of taking the information for what it is, you're scared, you're pissed off at the messenger. Let that have been Obama telling you that, hey, the reason why you're not going to get Social Security in 30 years is because we've been paying Social Security to fucking dead people. There's a lot of misfeasance and malfeasance and money laundering and misappropriation of funds going on in the government. And they showing you that shit to your face. But you mad at the fucking messenger. Trump's doing what's best for America. Period, full stop. I don't want my fucking tax dollars going to other countries. Fucking Sesame Street fucking programs. Get the fuck out of here. This is crazy because I can hear how drunk I am. And I know I sound fucking crazy as shit, but I'm making sense. but I know I sound crazy as shit. I'm gonna go back and listen to this tomorrow, and I'm gonna fucking feel embarrassed. But this is a fun time. I need to take this off YouTube. Am I getting too real, Montoya? Oh, fuck it. Trump came out here and held a mirror up to a lot of them. You had a young kid who got brain cancer, who wants to be a cop. They just deputized that young man as a fucking federal agent. And yes, it's symbolic, but guess what? That means a lot to that young man. Guess who didn't stand up and clap for that young man? The Democrats didn't stand up and clap for that young man. They said, fuck his dreams. Fuck his brain cancer. Orange man bad. That's fucking evil. That shit is fucking evil. Lakin Riley. That shit happened in my backyard. They signed the Lakin Riley Act. You think the Democrats would stand up and clap for that? For an injustice, for a woman being brutally murdered by illegal immigrants that belonged to MS-13? No, they didn't stand up and clap for that. But they supposed to be the party of the people, right? Doge. Oh, Elon's not an elected official. Elon's not an elected official. Hillary wasn't elected when she was the fucking Secretary of State. Mueller, he wasn't an elected official when they had him do the Russia collusion hoax, oversee that shit. He wasn't elected. The only people elected in the fucking executive branch is the president and the vice president. But they want to tell you this shit. Elon's not elected. You don't got to be elected. Again, you're mad at the messenger. You don't like the messenger. But you're too stupid to look at the message. They've been fucking off with our tax dollars for decades. It's people, a hit dog on a holler. It's people in Congress and in public service who are benefiting off our tax dollars, getting money off our tax dollars. They're foreign leaders who are getting paid off our tax dollars. We pay 30 to 40% in taxes, and we wonder why Social Security is insolvent. We wonder why Social Security is insolvent. While we're not going to see Social Security in 30 years when we retire. We found out we paying out Social Security benefits to people that ain't even alive. Like I told my sister today, you make $4,000 a year, but then your benefits are $4,100 a year. What are you going to do? You're going to figure out why the fuck am I overspending what I'm making every month? That's what Trump's doing right now. $32 trillion in debt the American people are. America, we're $32 trillion in debt. Why? Oh, but they spent $100 million on some Sesame Street initiative in fucking Afghanistan. What? What else is they spending all our fucking money on? Yeah, cut that shit short. But you mad at the messenger. You're mad at Trump because he came in and he's being a fucking responsible adult. He's being a responsible adult. What's up, Martian? That's like your wife taking your credit card and just spending all willy-nilly. And then you getting a fucking statement at the end of the month and go, what the fuck? Now you done took your wife's fucking credit card and you got to ration shit out to her. That's what Trump's doing right now. So when you see people getting fired in the federal government, I feel super bad for them. But at the same time, you guys were caught up in a big game of risk. Those jobs that you had, they were created by Joe Nicholslick and his administration just solely to make the jobs numbers look good. Not that they needed those jobs, because they didn't need those jobs. They made those jobs solely so that they can make their jobs numbers look good. The Inflation Reduction Act, let's hire 82,000 IRS agents. It's not even fucking needed. Let me get off of this. It's not even fucking needed. But they hired all these people for redundancy. And for the idiots out here who don't understand redundancy, U.S. aid is a redundant organization. The fucking State Department can do that shit. We don't need 82,000 IRS agents. That's redundant. That's just a waste of fucking money. USAID was a fucking money. It was a fucking slush fund. It was the purse of the CIA, allegedly. The views and opinions expressed here on Cannon Speaks do not represent the views of YouTube or Alphabet Inc. Viewer discretion is advised. Hopefully that buys me some time. Trump's coming in here and reversing course. He's coming in here and reversing course. And you guys are sitting here reeing and being upset about this shit. What's this? My wife just sent me a text message saying, my daughter's going out. She got like a debutante ball. She's trying to raise money for not for taxes, jeez. For college, right? Trying to get grants. But in order for her to contribute to this shit, damn it, I'm fucking drunk. In order for her to participate in this shit, it's gonna cost us like $1,600. So all that money that I've been spending in taxes, that will come in handy for my daughter's debutante ball. But see, the powers that be, they, them, the collective, don't give a fuck about the American citizens. They care about a new forever war, which might be Ukraine or Israel with Gaza, or the Palestinians or Hamas, whoever you wanted to fucking attribute that shit to. They worried about Russia and Ukraine. We are 100% the military-industrial complex that Eisenhower was warning about. We are 100% that shit. Taxes. So Pop said the taxes he was paying for his small business was ridiculous. The fucked up part is that the fucking chat ain't even populating in the stream anymore, which is wild to me, but I digress. What time is it? So YouTube X probably ended by now. Let's keep it going. But all you see is the Democrats just sitting there silent. Don't clap for any of this shit. Not realizing that this shit makes them look like fucking assholes. You couldn't clap for a kid who all he wants to do is be an officer. You couldn't stand up and clap for that. Your heart's so cold that you couldn't stand up and clap for the dreams of a child. That's evil, people. That's just evil. Salute to Trump. Because right now, he's doing what needs to be done for America. Now, will it always be that? I don't know. Am I optimistic? Yes, I am optimistic. I'm not going to root against America. I live here. So if Trump want to try tariffs as a way for us to not to pay for fucking income tax, I'm for that shit. I'm all for it. Let's make that shit happen. If he wants to try no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, I'm all for that shit. Because I live here. I need that shit to happen. I need that shit to work. When Trump do some stupid shit, then I'm going to call him out on that. My sister, she called me today talking about Trump with the anti-Semitism bill, whatever that is that he's trying to get through. Now, I explained to her, I said in the beginning, I thought that it was just him penalizing people for speech, but that's not the case. He's penalizing people and talk about he's going to send them back to their countries for physical actions against Jews. And I understand that shit. But Trump needs to word that better. But with mainstream media and some of these digital mockingbird media, people are going to make you believe is that Trump wants to squash freedom of speech. You got to be able to read between the lines, people. Justin says Trump needs to resource out domestically, and he said that. He did. He did. The line about all we need was a new president was a knockout blow. That's 100%. That's 100%. You know how many people had buyer's remorse over voting for Biden? And they didn't want to make that mistake again with Kamala? It showed in the fucking the election. Trump won by a landslide. You can't take that shit from him. You cannot take that shit from him. Let me see if I can reactivate the shit. See what happens. I don't know what's going on with Kick and this shit. I don't know why this shit don't want to go through. Same thing with YouTube. What happened to YouTube? I didn't get rid of that. Okay, that's what I thought. Let's see. The crazy part is I'm fucking drunk and I still make more sense than the Democrats. I'm drunk right now and I still make more sense than anybody in Congress or the Senate when it comes to the Democrats. All right, so that works. I don't know why Kick isn't working. Kind of pisses me off. They're censoring your chat. Of course they are. Of course they are. This is one of the realest channels you're ever going to come across. I've been drinking this shit all fucking night, and I still make more sense than the Democrats. I still make more sense than the majority of the people in Congress. I still make more sense than any of your favorite fucking YouTubers. That's why you need to hit the like button. That's why you need to hit the subscribe button. Because if you want a real take, you come to this channel. You come to Uncle Hotep's channel. You come to Hotep Jesus' channel. We're going to tell it like it is. Now, honestly, America been winning. Y'all scared of the fucking tariffs? I'm optimistic. Considering I'm looking at it as a fucking negotiation tool. That's what it seems to be. The Lake and Raleigh Act, I'm all for that shit. Because I got a daughter upstairs. And I promise you, if something happened to her or somebody abducts her, I'm kicking in every door. I will scorch earth until I find her. So when I heard about Lake and Riley, that shit hit home because I have a fucking daughter. I have kids. And I couldn't imagine anything crazy happening to my children. Everybody going down if something happened to my fucking kids. I promise you. Rick said he officially ran out of hoaxes against Trump. That's true. Yeah, exactly. Response. I'm kidding up and everybody fucking going down. But the fact that the Democrats couldn't even stand up and clap for a Lake and Raleigh Act that's going to help a lot of girls out here who get targeted by these illegals. That shit is just evil. Honestly, this ain't a State of the Union. I understand that. This is just a response to Congress. I get this shit a fucking B plus. I get this shit a B plus for what Trump did. The American people needed to hear from him what's really going on in these streets. They don't need to hear from CNN, who's just going to give you the cliff notes. They don't need to hear from MSNBC, who's just going to give you the cliff notes. They needed to hear from him. They needed to hear from him. I think he did a fantastic job. Anyway, I'm fucking drunk and I need to go drink like a fucking half a gallon of water with some electrolytes in it so I can function tomorrow. So if you're new, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Share the stream, guys. Let people know we live. You catching the replay. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the topic at hand. Let me know what you think about this address to Congress. What did you think? Anyway, until next time, it's Ken and Hotep saying, be blessed, stay strapped, don't miss, and don't worry about tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow got enough problems of his own. Worry about today. And pray that Ken and Hotep gets up for work in the morning. I'll holler at you guys, y'all. Oh, man. Salute to Donnie T.
So relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes.